How you doing, everybody? This is Future Voice Actor here again, and I just got these Toyhax decals in the mail after waiting 2 weeks for them, but it's well worth it because one of my favorite figures, Mainframe, is going to be getting the royal treatment, Toyhax style. And it also gives me an opportunity to showcase these, some components I had 3D printed. Welcome to Blue Cliff Reviews. Before we go over the figure itself, I want to show you these decals up close. They're vinyl on chrome, and there's a shiest load of them on here. Some of them are just for his Teletran mode, and others are specifically for his robot mode. So let's not wait any longer. Here he is in robot mode, just like in my previous Blue Cliff review. And he also comes with his accessories, the Sky Spy and the golden discs. I think I misplaced one of them. Oh, well, anyway, here's the Vox one. Here's Sky Spy. And he's very faithful to... Oh, damn it! No. Hell no. No, bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. I sentence you to the pit. Ugh. I'll kill him for real if he scratched this. But anyway, there's the other golden disc. And that's pretty much it for him before the decals. So let's fast forward a bit. And here we have Mainframe in robot mode after the decals. Now, as you can see, it's a galaxy of difference. Starting off with the visor and the faceplate being a solid blue with a V and some little tick marks right there. On his chest, we've got a small red button, which is lucky that it comes in a set of 3 or else otherwise. And here's the Autobot symbol. There's some circuitry here on the side of his arm, his abdomen right there. You see it? On his legs, and these cool blip dots on the side. From his computer mode, his decals carry over. Plus, these decals right here on his legs, you need to be careful with because they are different sizes. So make sure that you measure before you do it right. And here on the back is his bridge mode. And there are a few special decals just for this, and some that carry over from his computer mode. Right here we've got the floor of the deck right there. We've got some silver, and also, this is really cool. On the monitors, I don't know if you could see it. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, on the monitors, we've got just some small blue decals to make up the computer screens. I mean, all it is just blue, but that does make the difference right there. It's like I'm looking inside the actual Autobot arc. And these right here, these are a lot of fun. I had these 3D printed at my local library. They're mainly for his computer mode. And you'll see why with the Kremzik decal right there soon enough. He's got these cool pipes, and it covers up that hollow space on the back of his robot mode. And the best part, they're compatible with the blast effects. So for brief demonstration here, it's a little fidgety. Okay, yeah, that part got in there just fine. And right there, just for demonstration purposes, fastest computer on 2 legs. So that's it for Mainframe in robot mode after. And here's Teletran 1, the other mode of Mainframe. And by itself, it looks really good. It's got all these molded details, and it's got these 3 really cool screens. And that is the reason why I printed out those 3D bits. Turn to the back here. I've already reviewed this figure, so there's not really much to say that I haven't said already. And the screens are good, but I really love what Toyhax has to offer, and that's why I'm going to show it to you right about now. Now, these decals just make Teletran 1 pop, as Patriot Prime would say. It was a tough decision, but I really think that I picked out the right monitor decals for me. I really like the broken one. It gives it class, and it sort of reminds me of SOS Dinobots when Grimlock destroyed Teletran 1. And which brings us to the Kremzik that you saw earlier. I didn't want it to be on the main part of Mainframe's Teletran 1, so that's why I put it there. And I was going to put the Arc decal right here, but this one just really gives it a lot more character. And those lines right there, I think those are the two ships' courses. And right here you see Cybertron and Primus. And all these minor decals that you see on here that adorn it as well, like the vents right here in gold, and a lot of these other small decals, they're kind of a pain to put together, but I mean, it just really brings out the entire, the entirety of the aesthetic. You've got some Cybertronian writing, you've got the keyboard, you've got the oscilloscope, a couple of monitor decals here, and a gauge, reel-to-reel, for all you millennials there who have no idea what that is. And I am sure of one thing. Let me zoom up here. Right there, you see that little pyramid right there? That's supposed to be the space pyramid from the Ultimate Doom, parts 1 through 3, which was the biggest space bridge ever. Again, you got small decals, and you've got an Autobot logo up top. It accents the mold details, but it doesn't, detract from it. It doesn't steal the spotlight away from it. It just adds to it. And I'm going to show you the other two decals. See, these were the ones I was talking about for the main monitor. There were some other options for the smaller monitor, and if you'll just give me a second, I'm going to show you what I did with it. One of the pride and joys of my entire collection is the Generation 2 trailer for Optimus Prime. Now, I've used other Toyhax decals in here also to give it some boost. This one right here, it was a little too bland to put on Mainframe, for my taste. But I thought they would be perfect for in here. Now, I tried to put these two in there, but they're too big. If you've got any suggestions for what to do with them, leave a comment below. While I transform Mainframe from Teletran into his robot mode, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Jack Angel. First of all, he was a terrific voice actor. He was iconic. He was in the Smurfs, Transformers, G.I. Joe, the 1995 Spider-Man, Darkwing Duck, and a bunch of others. And I'm ashamed to say that I used to think his name was Jack Angle. I mean, it wasn't the fact that it was read wrong. It was just, I thought it would be a different pronunciation of it. But it's apropos what his name is, because now he's among the angels. And he'll always be remembered, especially on this channel. Now, one of the things that I really love about this decal set is that you even have options for the golden discs and for Sky Spy. It's sort of a double entendre, really. These two songs were the golden features of Transformers the movie, and these two decals for Dare to Be Stupid and The Touch makes it so that you've got the golden versions of these records, just like back in the 80s. And the Casey Kasem drone has this little decal at the bottom, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't keep it balanced. See, that's why I had this little puppy printed out. But if you look up at the top, look at those solar panels, and tell me that is not awesome. Now, they come with little silver decals that you have to put it underneath so that certain parts of it make it even, make it flat. And let's take a second look at Mainframe right here. Like I said, these decals can carry over and they pop. And though this one on his right shin, I don't understand what that's supposed to be. And just opening up his panels again, I just want to take another look at that. It's just really awesome. There's no other word for it. Awesome. Now, the fact that I'm doing the decal review for this, I don't think that the Blue Cliff scale is going to apply. The only thing it's going to do is give Mainframe a major boost. So he's going to be way above 10 at this point. He was functionable and he was aesthetically pleasing before. Now that he's more faithful to his Action Master design, it's just gravy. It's just the whipped cream on top. And this right here, I want to point out, there was a visor decal, but it didn't work for me. It was cel-shaded, and I just didn't want to sacrifice the light piping. I mean, look at that. If you were in my position, would you honestly have a debate ready for that? You probably would, but I'm just telling you where I stand. So if I had to give a Blue Cliff rating for this, I'd give it a 15 out of 10. Because what it does is every bit as important as the way it looks.